Obsessed with sounds on the track.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment.
The OWS.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian, you could say the alley-oop is perhaps the game's most exciting play. Ricky Rubio said that 80% of the credit should go to the finisher. LeBron James said, quote, the worst passes often lead to the best finishes. And Lonzo Ball said, when you have someone you trust to catch it, you can pretty much throw it wherever.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks' opening lineup. DiVincenzo and Middleton make up the perimeter. Giannis plays the 4 with Lopez in the middle. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And for Brooklyn, Durant and Griffin the combo out front. James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Harris in at the small forward.
Here we go.
So the Bucks win the tip. And here's Holiday. High arcing shot, and he sinks the layup.
Drew is very good in all areas, but he's also got a few tricks up his sleeve. That was a crafty shot by Holiday that time.
Outside Harden. To the middle. Oh, deflected. Lopez with the steal. Pass to Holiday. Middleton outside. Now Antetokounmpo. He's guarded by Irving. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Middleton.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Back to Harden. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player. You know, last year when Irving announced that James Harden was now the team's point guard, that raised some eyebrows. But as usual, there was a method to Irving's madness.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. And the layup is good off the glass.
Improving as a playmaker, Giannis knows this is the next step in him becoming an even greater player.
Clark, when you talk in-depth with Irving, most of his opinions are well thought out.
I agree with you. I mean, he's a bit misunderstood, but he's very thorough and thoughtful and has some interesting things to say. I mean, when he plays the point guard, he says he sees everything that's going on, and I wouldn't argue with him because he's got great vision. When he plays the 2, he knows what he's looking for, and that's to put that ball in the bucket, and he does it as well as anybody in the league.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Brooklyn with the ball. Harden into the lane, and Harden with the slam.
Phenomenal work from Harden there. The second he sees the lane open up, he attacks.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. The ball's knocked loose. Irving with it, and Lopez picks him up. And the shot's good by Irving.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Holiday passes to Lopez. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Blake Griffin picks one up.
Really hard to get to the shot of Lopez, especially with his reach.
And he makes a first.
You know, Lopez to me is what you think of when you hear the term stretch five, a center with some real deep range.
And so he hits both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Harris outside. On the wing, Durant launches it. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
Middleton passes to Holiday. And out of bounds, the Nets will take it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And the Nets with possession here. Harden, the pass to Irving. Harden with it. Guarded now by Holiday. And it's Irving missing. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Pass to Holiday. The three-pointer off the mark. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Irving, the pass to Durant. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by DiVincenzo. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Irving finds Durant. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Looking strong to the finish. When Durant locks in on scoring, nobody's stopping him.
Griffin against Holiday. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Middleton's got 5 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Griffin got it. Good job in the low post.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Middleton. Portis. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Holiday passes to Portis. Oh, denied by Durant.
Well, that'll get everybody on the bench fired up. They love to see KD playing some D like that.
And it's Durant with the finish.
Now, this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
Minute 32 left in the first quarter.
You know, any talk of Harris, I think, has to start with the jump shot. A three-point contest champion. He hits close to half his attempts from beyond the arc, which is just ridiculous.
And the Nets call time here, and floor spacers like Harris continue to be the NBA's hottest commodity.
BA, in the day and age that we're in as far as the NBA goes, great value for floor spacers. And Harris's contract, $75 million over 4 years, talks about what you just said, how valuable and in demand guys like Harris are.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Here's Mills. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
And Milwaukee has possession. Trailing by 2. Here's Allen. Here's Connaughton. And the 3 off target. The Nets have gone 8 of 10 shooting. To the right side. Back to Johnson. Pass to Mills. And here's Brown for 3. On target from range. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Hill. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Patrick Mills. That's his first foul of the game. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Nets on D. It's a 5-point game. Knocks down the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now here's Brown. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. On the wing, Connaughton. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Outside Mills. That free throw good from Middleton.
Boy, for me, it's really been fun watching the evolution of Chris Middleton. I mean, a rangy 2-guard who can really stuff the stat sheet.
Both free throws good from Middleton. Here's Mills. Shoots over Hill. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter in a tie. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And one thing that makes the Greek Freak so dominant is he drives to score, but also to pass. He breaks it down for us.
I'm a lot more comfortable. It's because my teammates trust me. My team trusts me to make the right play. And, you know, late in the game, I'm just trying to make the right play. That can be a pass. That can be a shot. But that's my mindset down the stretch.
Grant, I love that Giannis is not worried about the numbers.
I mean, B.A., he just wants to win. That's another thing that makes him great.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
They've got James Johnson. Bruce Brown is out there with Patrick Mills. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Luau Cabarrot in at the 3. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Hill. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. To the paint. Here's Portis. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked to me about signing the extension to remain in Milwaukee. He said, my goal stays the same. Get better, day by day, step by step. As long as that's what we're all focused on, why not play for the Bucks 25 years? There is no reason for me to move.
Well, he certainly found a home, Allie. Good stuff there. Allen can't get it to go.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
You know, the number one thing Mills gives you, a confident knockdown shooter from range.
Yeah, Brian, that's been his calling card since he entered the league, but I think he's added some other pieces to his game along the way. He puts it on the floor, he creates for other people. He's a much more well-rounded guard now, and I think that keeps him on the floor and in the league.
Now here's Mills. He shoots a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Connaughton. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Allen. And Holiday's... Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Out to the wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Harris with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Griffin passes to Harris. Back to Griffin. Over Holiday. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Outside Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. No good on the 3. The Nets with the lead. Tries the 9-footer. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Harden.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammates shots and does a really good job setting up a shooter.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Durant against DiVincenzo. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Yes, it's good. Durant's got 8 points.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Antetokounmpo for 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Outside Harden. The 3 ball. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. And now a 10-point Brooklyn lead.
You know, everybody knows Harden is lights out from behind the arc, so if you're defending him, you've got to take that away.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Lopez. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul. .114 left in the second quarter. Outside Holiday. Middleton from the outside. Connects from downtown. 10 points for him.
Boy, that is a real weapon in Middleton's arsenal. I mean, when you hit a 3 on him, he wants that sweet revenge, and he's coming back at you.
And he gets that one.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
3-pointer is up. Middleton. Durant pulls it in.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside, we'll see.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
Middleton with it. Now guarded by Harris. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Lopez. Off target from outside. The Nets have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. And Harden with the slam.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Outside Holiday. There's the 3. Can't hit that one. And so it's Brooklyn closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back with you shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They're in a terrific position now thanks to their flawless execution in the second quarter. Some excellent work offensively now has them up 11 at the break. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Nets?
They've really established themselves on the glass. Being dominant there has been extra possessions, which they've cashed in on. Now they just got to, bring the same energy to the second half.
And over to Kenny. Your thoughts on the Bucks?
They've been out of sync in this one, shooting under 40%. struggling to create good looks and settling for tough shots. I like to see them drive the basketball more and get easy buckets.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. Middleton is the 3 with Giannis in at 4. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt, and it's Lopez in at the center position.
Well, you know, in high school he was a star. In college, the same thing. Durant got drafted second back in 2007, then immediately became an all-star.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send-back.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Throws it up high. Ooh, Griffin with the steal.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Harris misses. And Durant averaged over 20 points a game his rookie year.
And B.A. also won Rookie of the Year as well. Since then, he's won just about every individual honor you possibly could. First ballot consensus Hall of Famer when it's time.
The shot's good.
Even though his game is more perimeter-oriented now, Lopez can still mix it up inside.
Holiday against Irving. Over Holiday. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in the game. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Sweet shooting from DiVincenzo. Really comfortable getting that shot up quickly.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
This Bucks team is arguably the most talented in franchise history. At the same time, the East has gotten tougher, so the Bucks are looking to improvise. Giannis said, quote, "We're getting better, trying new things, changing our schemes. That's something we think is going to help us." Brian?
Using the regular season to experiment, Allie. Interesting. Thank you. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The Bucks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside, Hill, down low, Antetokounmpo, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
Allen on the wing. Here's the 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists tonight. Irving against Hill. And that one's good. Irving's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And they're still in front, but they desperately needed that hoop to sustain the advantage.
They might have the lead, but what they don't have is the momentum right now. So that was a big basket for them.
For 3, here's Harris. Sends it home from 3-point land. And it's an 8-point Nets lead.
You know, in the gym range, that's Joe Harris. He was the 2019 3-point contest winner, showing you why right there.
Allen, the pass to Portis. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Portis has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
On the wing, Durant. Floats one. Antetokounmpo with the block. Pass to Middleton. 3-pointer. Sinks it from distance.
Timeout.
And now it's just a 2-point Brooklyn lead.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
You know, with Giannis on the floor, B.A., he's able to completely blow a team out on his own. I mean, he can take over a game with big-time performances. We've seen it.
Brown, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Mills in for James Harden. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Connaughton, he's checked in for Middleton. Cash, Mills with the bucket. You know, with Giannis, as you said, Clark, the numbers he can put up are eye-popping.
Yeah, he can hit you for 40 points and 20 rebounds on any given night, not to mention how well he's grown as a passer. I mean, his assist totals and block shots typically are otherworldly as well.
And out of bounds, the Nets will take it. The Nets have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Outside Durant. Pass to Brown. For 3. That shot off the mark. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Hill. Got a piece of it. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. A nice shot by Brown. And now a 6-point Brooklyn lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nets.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
The shot from 20 feet out. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And it's now only a 1-point Brooklyn lead.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Back to Mills. Inside. Here's Durant. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. No good on that one.
And, of course, Kevin Durant signing a big extension this summer, fresh off a gold medal for the U.S., where he was the most dominant player in the world in Tokyo. And now locked in his next 4 years with the Brooklyn Nets. A great deal for him and a great deal for his squad.
Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn from 20 feet. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Brown. Durant's got 12 points in the game. And here's Lopez from the arc. Brooklyn with the board. Now Griffin. 6 points for him. And here's Brown for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Stolen by Mills.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Brooklyn now. Pass to Durant from deep. And no good. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Nets out in front, leading by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The Bucks trail. We've got Joe Harris. Blake Griffin out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Patrick Mills, and it's Brown in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And he's going for the lob, and Giannis with the jam.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Out to the right wing. Knocked loose. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. And the Nets making a change here. Harden's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Middleton's checked in. Brown passes to Griffin. 6 to shoot. Here's Claxton. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
The Bucks shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brown. .60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Middleton outside, pass to Holiday. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Holiday from long range. Griffin pulls down the board. The Nets with the lead. Harris outside. Here's Harden. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. On the wing, Holiday to tie it up. The shot no good.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the 4th, that would have been a big bucket for him.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance. I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
And the Nets making a change here. Durant's checked in. And that one misses. You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Holiday. DiVincenzo finds Middleton. Holiday from long range. No good there.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
For 3, here's Harris. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
Harden against Antetokounmpo. For 3, Durant. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Timeout called, Milwaukee.
Well, you look at Harden. He doesn't beat you with great speed or by playing above the rim. He wins with pace, angles, and strength. As unique a scorer as we've seen in probably the last 30, 35 years in the NBA.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. He's not happy with the amount of threes they've given up. He said, quote, if at least we were sending back some answers, but we're not. So expect a concerted effort to change that one. Guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's DiVincenzo. Drops in the 3. And Clark Harden is also an expert at using his body as a shield for the ball.
I think it's really a good lesson out there for young players coming up, B.A. Use what you have. Don't try to be somebody else. Use what you have. Don't make excuses, and then get busy putting the work in.
Right side Harden. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Griffin.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Outside Holiday. Shoots over Durant. The shot by Holiday, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm. Harris has been in these situations before. He's a veteran player and very calm taking the big shots.
And that one's good. Middleton.
You can really see Middleton now starting to emerge as a leader for this team. Whenever they're looking for an important basket, he provides it.
Irving against Holiday. Oh, sweet move. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Irving's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, you need a confident player to get you a big bucket. And that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Harden, the pass to Irving. Up top, Harden. DiVincenzo covering. And Harden with the slam.
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Harden against Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside, DiVincenzo. To the inside. And the basket by Holiday.
Dependable performance from Holiday. So reliable. This is a guy who is unshakable by the high stakes in that situation.
Griffin passes to Harden. And here's Harris. Oh, he buried the 3.
And Harris plays with such freedom and fearlessness. He's a guy you can count on to take and make big shots.
Milwaukee calls timeout. They're behind by 5. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Drew Holiday.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his 4th foul of the contest. "43 seconds left in the final quarter. Antetokounmpo, left side. And he lobs it up. Money.
Patience is a virtue. And Chris Middleton, virtuous.
There's 31 seconds left in the final quarter. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Here's Harden. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're losing by 3. 7 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
It's all about getting a three right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a three.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
James, when a game gets close down the stretch like this one did, talk about the mentality this team has to have.
Time to lock in. Time to lock in and get stops when we need to. Always got to trust in our guys to make the big plays, make the big shots, and we move on.
The trust paid off. Thanks, James.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.